Attorneys delivered their opening statements today in the case of Berit Beck, an 18-year-old woman from Sturtevant killed back in 1990. Beck's case remained cold until 2 years ago when prosecutors filed charges against 62-year-old Dennis Brantner. Jonah Kaplan is live in Fond du Lac. Jonah, what was it like in the courtroom there today?
George, that nearly 3-decade wait for justice may have to wait at least another 2 weeks. That's how long lawyers predict this case will go. Prosecutors today spelling out a very thorough plan of how they plan to prove just how Dennis Brantner killed, allegedly, Berit Beck. But defense attorneys, they say the evidence just doesn't add up. Berit Beck's story began on July 17, 1990. Today, prosecutors hit the reset button to tell a 15-person jury the story again, this time from the very beginning.
Active, healthy, otherwise fairly responsible person vanishes.
Investigators report the 18-year-old Beck disappeared on her way from her Sturtevant home to a computer training class in Appleton. She never made it. Her van was found 2 days later in a Kmart parking lot with nearly 500 miles on the odometer unaccounted for, meaning the van could have traveled 231 miles in any direction. On August 22nd, pedestrians found Beck's body in a ditch near Waupun, 18 miles from where her van was found.
Draw the conclusion from the evidence, what the facts prove beyond a reasonable doubt. He killed Berit Beck.
The case was cold for 2 decades until the state crime lab retested evidence that included 9 sets of fingerprints. Investigators claim those prints matched Dennis Brantner, a Kenosha truck driver. Defiant defense attorney for Brantner warned jurors today that several unanswered questions remain.
The evidence will certainly not show you that it was Mr. Brantner who intentionally caused her death.
Later this afternoon, the state called up its first witnesses. That was Berit Beck's mother, father, brother, even a high school sweetheart. Hear their emotional testimony tonight on the news at 6. We're live here in Fond du Lac this evening. Jonah Kaplan, today's TMJ4.